Alright, I'm good. Y'all alive? We alive? You alive? What we about to react to probably ain't alive, but today we got fact or cap. Today I'm going to be reacting to a series of ghost videos brought to you none other by Nuke's Top 5 Scariest Ghosts. So, like I just said in that little insert, I'm about to react to, I'm finna react and slash judge some stuff that I'm finna watch in Nuke's Top 5. His most recent video, which is called 5 Scary Ghost Videos That'll Make You Punch Your Screen. I see his stuff and they just try to come up with any different kind of title, but yeah, I'm finna get into that. I'm about to, you know, see if something creep me out, and also see if something just a lie, pretty much. But fact or cap. So yeah, let's get into this one, man. Hold on, let me fix it. Let me fix everything here. All right, so here we go, man. We got, like I said, 5 scary ghost videos that'll make you punch your screen. So hopefully by the end of this video, my screen should be broken. So let's get it. Shout out to Nuke, man. I watch this every night.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. I featured the YouTube channel Ghosts of Carmel, Maine many times on Nuke's Top 5, so I won't go through a full recap. But put simply, Kent Burris says that he lives in a very haunted house and has recorded many strange supernatural encounters in his home.
The hardest things to deal with while living in this house, and one of the most frightening encounters are in fact apparitions.
Son of a
Yeah. I ain't seen that video.
Or do something.
Oh my!
But it's like,
one night,
like,
while sleeping,
how can you still?
There was a loud bang in the bedroom that woke me up.
Hold on. My thing is like, bro, like when you see stuff like that, how can you still live there? Like if I would have seen that, bro, I would have. Like, man, I get it. Like it's your house, but
started hearing faint voices.
Not me. I would have been homeless.
So I picked up my cell phone camera and started recording.
One night, Kent hears voices coming from downstairs and records as he heads down to investigate.
That's never good.
He is not prepared for what he finds waiting in the dark first floor TV room.
Now, just because I'm getting creeped out on me, and I ain't gonna call fact the cap on it.
What the hell are you?
Snap!
Honey?
As Kent walks into the pitch black room, the TV has somehow turned itself on. Now, this might explain the voices, but as he pans his camera around the room, a dark shape suddenly appears right in front of the television screen. The shadow figure seems to collapse into itself as it disappears right in front of his eyes.
What the hell are you? I did not go back to sleep that night.
So did Kent capture yet another shadow apparition in his haunted house? You decide. You can watch this full documentary over on the YouTube channel, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine.
Go check out Ghosts of Carmel, Maine.
Checking.
Alright, so before we go into this next part, I can't really call cap on it because, I mean, as far as editing software, it looks like he don't use editing software, like as far as I can tell, but he could be using some type of mannequin because that thing in front of the TV, it looked too inanimate for it to be like some type of spirit. And then it's like he could easily have had somebody, because if you notice about Ghosts of Carmel, Maine, when I used to see the video where the cat was jumping out the window, it was always so dark that you couldn't make out anything go around the room except for the figure that you see. Why is this house always that dark? Why not turn the light on when you see a figure standing in front of your TV? Why not have a gun on you? Because just in case it might be a person. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the unpreparedness is kind of make it unbelievable. So I'm going to have to call uncomfortable cap on that one. I just don't know. So let's get into this next one, man.
Early.
But it is creepy.
Iraqi fitness trainer Mustafa from the YouTube channel Mustafa Altai says that he heard a strange story about a family who had fled their home in Iraq many years ago because a sinister jinn began haunting their home. The house has been left abandoned for over 60 years, as the family says they couldn't find anyone willing to rent or buy the cursed property. Mustafa goes to investigate the house with his friend Salar to see if the spooky stories are true, and it did not go well. As the two explorers are about to enter the house, they have no idea that something seems to be watching them.
I didn't see nothing.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل.
Okay, it was something there.
Now, it's certainly a bit hard to see.
I don't even see a figure. I see somebody look like they put a poster board up there.
But when the video is slowed down and enhanced, a very strange figure can be seen standing at the window.
Look like the Mona Lisa.
Now, it's unclear exactly what this bizarre shape could be, but when Mustafa's camera pans back, the dark figure has disappeared.
Okay.
After the two explorers enter the house, things only get weirder. The two friends hear strange sounds coming from the staircase. They go to investigate, and this happens.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. ما في طبق ثاني دائما خاف منه.
These like
بسم الله.
like Iraqis. I don't know what they are. I don't want to offend nobody, but like I think he said something about Iraq. Like the videos from like them places do be creepy. Like they be having all kind of stuff going on.
بسم الله. لا لا تعال 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 بس تعال سلام تعال. لا هسه يقول
Bro said,
بس تعال.
I'm out of there. Nope, I ain't coming back.
والله سيبهم صديق سوا بس تعال على فوق سلام. سلام. بس تعال بتاعت امك.
Hey,
لكن حلفتك.
it's a lot better than me because I wouldn't even want to go out there by myself. I
An
would
empty
have just
paint
stayed
bucket
with
is
old
thrown
boy.
from somewhere above them, barely missing the two explorers. Mustafa runs upstairs to see where it came from, but his friend Salar heads for the exit.
All right.
Eventually, Mustafa
Right, so
convinces
it's over,
Salar
but
to
it
come
came right
back,
back.
but after hearing more scary, unexplained sounds, they both decide to leave. Mustafa uploads his video to YouTube, and many of his viewers want to see more. In the video comments, his fans dare him to go back and actually spend the night in the haunted house. So, Mustafa agrees. He returns to the house, determined to stay the night, this time all alone. Mustafa
come
sets
on,
up a
man.
few
Ain't no
static
way.
cameras in one of the rooms and attempts to settle in for the night. But before long, Mustafa's night takes a terrifying turn.
I like to, when I watch stuff like this, I like to look at them. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, he moved the backpack. I was about to say, did I just catch something? But I like to look in the most creepiest place, see if something peeking ahead around the corner.
اكو صوت بس ما نقدر نحكم على اي صوت نسمعه او اي حركه مثل هاي موجوده ممكن يكون هوا ممكن يكون ريح
Is somebody screaming or is that sound effect? A dog, okay.
صوت كذي موجود اكو صوت قبل كذي ما صوت كذي هذا
He better than me. I couldn't sleep with two entryways behind me. Ain't no way. I feel like he trying to set it up to where something can, you know what I'm trying to say, like them two entryways.
Strange moans and loud bangs keep Mustafa on the edge and unable to rest. But little does he know, things are about to get even creepier.
That's cap.
Cap.
That's cap.
That's a lie.
That's cap. That's
That's a lie.
cap. That's cap.
That piece wasn't there. That piece that's moving was not there, bro. Oh, so now it's there. Now it's there and it's ready to get pulled down. Hold on, man.
A
Hold
heavy
on.
piece of stone
What we at? 650. I'm finna show y'all. I'm finna debunk this. You see how it look? Look how it look right now. I'm finna go back. Maybe like right here. Hold on.
Mustafa's night.
You see, right here, it ain't there no more. It ain't there no more unless I'm tripping.
Bismillah.
Yeah.
Camera
That wasn't
quickly appears.
minimal. We was at what, 650?
A piece of stone sitting on top of the fireplace
That
seems
was
to
not
move on
there.
its own. Then, as if propelled by an invisible force, it violently crashes to the ground, nearly landing on Mustafa's head. Understandably, Mustafa is now freaked out. He's only been inside the house a little over an hour, but he decides to put an early end to his overnight investigation. But now here's where things get really creepy. Because the most terrifying part of Mustafa's stay inside the house isn't even what he saw or heard with his own eyes and ears. You see, his static cameras caught video of something strange that he wasn't even aware of. Something downright chilling.
صلاة اليوم كنت أبغى أيام على التليفون صاير.
What's that?
كنت أبغى أيام التليفون.
Oh, I see that in the corner though. Even though it looked like visual effect, but they gave me chills.
Did you
I ain't
see
gonna
it?
lie.
As Mustafa is repositioning his static camera, a dark figure appears behind him on the staircase. It slowly moves down the stairs without making a sound, and then disappears out of sight. But this isn't the only time Mustafa captured this creepy figure during his nighttime stay.
So when did that part happen?
كمان ضعيف. الله أعلم. بسم الله.
Again, a dark, very bizarre figure quickly appears behind Mustafa, not once, but twice. Could it be that he captured the jinn that haunts the home on camera? Whatever it is, it seems to change shape, size, and even transparency. So just what is this? Let me know what you think. You can check out Mustafa's full two-part video investigation of the
And then on
house
that part,
over on his
how
YouTube
was
channel,
what
Mustafa
was the little paint
Altai.
bucket? Just that, like,
If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Haunted Ancient Ram Inn.
oh, see, y'all already know my verdict on that one. That was fake. C-A-P. That was fake.
With the past as dark as the Ancient Ram Inn, it's not surprising that it is said to be the most haunted building in all of England. The mysterious inn was built way back in the year 1145 on top
Y'all
of a
wanna
pagan
prove me
burial
wrong?
ground.
Comment, let me know
And
what
it
you
served
think,
as the home
you know,
to
a
slaves,
certain part of it.
masons,
Maybe
and
prove me
workers.
wrong. Maybe something I
In the
didn't notice
1500s, a woman hid
That
out in
make
the
the,
building before
you
she
know,
was captured
that makes it valid.
and burned as a witch. Years later, the innkeeper's daughter is said to have hung herself in the attic. And as if all that wasn't creepy enough, the decaying remains of sacrificed children were found buried under the inn's floor. The Ancient Ram Inn is said to be so violently haunted that when the building was sold to John Humphreys in 1968, his wife
the
and
video,
daughters
long
absolutely refused to live there. They moved out, leaving John Humphreys all alone to live in the house. So, British paranormal investigators Sean Kenna, Sean Owen, and Carl Hassel from the YouTube channel Dark Territory traveled to the haunted inn to investigate the multiple claims of paranormal activity. During their investigation, they hear bizarre, unexplained sounds, and Sean feels something touching his leg.
Already, as soon as we were about to begin filming the investigation, something draws our attention upstairs.
Sounded like you rolled a barrel, or did you work at the inn?
Dude, upstairs.
I'm letting the
Go-
video do
go.
the talking. I don't want to be biased.
I just heard what sounded like movement up here.
Is this where you are? Are you the witch? They call this room the witch's room, so we only assume that you, the witch, you're felt in here.
Did anyone hear the voice a second ago before you said you're felt in here?
No. Witch, you're felt in here. Witch, you're felt in
I
here.
heard nothing the first time.
I don't know if it's a voice or it was like a cat.
Yeah.
He's a target.
Did you used to sleep in this bed, witch?
I'll tell you, this is
Bro,
the.
why your legs open like
Fell
that?
on my leg, man. Someone was on my leg.
Jesus
Open
Christ,
legs, bro.
Touch me leg.
You're touching your leg.
Later, Sean Kenna and Sean Owen are exploring on the second floor. Things get even stranger.
What little room are you hiding in? Come on, show yourself. I'm sure you're not afraid of me and Owen.
Unless they can open
The door to the attic opens on its own and the team can't find any explanation for the strange occurrence. There was no draft, and the team had been walking back and forth past the door many times without it making any movement whatsoever. Now, since it has always been said that dark spirits and entities supposedly, quote, feed off fear, the team decides to do an experiment to see if the emotion of fear will trigger even more paranormal activity. So they tie up and blindfold team member Carl and put him in one of the beds in the bishop's room. This room is said to be the most supernaturally active. At first, nothing really happens, and as time passes, Carl seems to grow more and more impatient. But then, things take a terrifying turn.
Like that, I would have like
touch me leg. Touch my leg, bro.
right now. Take your leg. So. Talk some touch your leg, boy. Nothing touch your
You
leg.
around me now?
You just scared.
You make it
You know, in
sound.
that bed moving, but I think that's a camera glitch.
What the was that, bro?
What, man?
He ain't got the black forces on. He ain't playing.
Is that?
Ooh!
Touch me, man. What the?
Some said,
Holy
give me that nigga.
man.
You get me the out of here now, Joe. Bro, I just seriously, someone just whacked me, no joke. I heard something being thrown or something, and I was like, come on, and then someone just whacked me, no joke, as if someone just punched me in the chest. Me.
Carl begins to freak out as he feels something touching his leg. A candle then falls onto the floor, but scariest of all, something unseen slaps Carl on the chest. The violent smack is actually loud enough that the audio can be heard on camera.
But
And with that, Carl is done. In abject terror,
chest.
he frantically struggles his way out of the rope binding his legs and wrists. So did the paranormal investigators capture proof of the sinister ghosts that haunt the ancient Ram Inn? Let me know what you think. You can watch this full video and many more investigations of haunted English locations over on the YouTube channel, Dark Territory.
But if you got cheer,
The House of the Burned Man.
Nope. Verdict on that one. That I would say it's possible it could have been something. It wasn't nothing in the video that immediately told me that it was some sort of fake. So yeah, I'll give it a pass. It was probably some fact.
You're a Mexican paranormal investigator. I'll
Sketch it on that slap to the chest. Slap to the chest, you're gonna see distortion.
Berto del Arco travels to a mansion in Manzanillo, Mexico. The massive hillside estate has been mysteriously abandoned for over 35 years, and it looks more like a hotel than a home. It features a pool, a spa area, and an amazing view of the ocean. So no one really knows why such a luxurious home would be abandoned for over 3 decades.
Right.
However, urban legend says that one of the home's previous tenants perished in a mysterious fire inside the house. Because of this, locals refer to the estate as the quote, House of the Burn Man. The entire property is said to be extremely haunted. Once Alberto and his 2 cameramen make their way inside, they find the home's design a bit confusing.
Todavía no le encuentro la forma a esta casa. Aquí está cerrado, aquí ya no hay más. No, todavía existen. Atrás,
That was a
atrás.
cat.
¿No fue un animal?
I just imitated the sound exactly. That was a cat. They know that was a cat.
¿Algún ave?
Don't play with me.
Ok, pero eso vino de este lado. ¿Se oyó claro? Madres. ¿Fuiste tú ahorita que pisaste? ¿O no? ¿Sí? Se oyó muy hueco, cuidado, sí, retumbó todo. No se nos vaya a caer encima parte de esta propiedad porque sí se ve que está muy dañada. Mira, ven. Ven a ver esto. Cuidado. Sí. Casi me estrella en la cara, güey, ¿lo viste?
I bet.
Su madre.
While exploring the strangely constructed mansion, the team hears what sounds like a child's voice, followed by the sound of a breath. Even though the unexplained sounds are barely picked up by their microphones, the 3 explorers all seem to hear it very clearly. Next, Alberto has a frightening close encounter with a bat. And after that, the team just decides to continue their investigation outside as they check out the other buildings on
Why don't you replay the sound? I could have sworn there was a cat.
the sprawling estate.
Hola. No sé, güey, como que arrastraron algo. Buenas noches. No creo que haya indigentes viviendo aquí, la verdad. Uy, está enorme este lugar. Atrás, aquí. Eso fue aquí. Con cuidado. Puede haber animales, ¿eh?
Alberto and his team hear strange sounds coming from inside some of the buildings. It sounds almost like something heavy being dragged across the floor. Since the hillside the mansion sits on is almost impossible to access, Alberto thinks it would be unlikely that any homeless people could be living there. Instead, he believes that all of the sounds that he is hearing could simply be made by animals. But even though Alberto is very skeptical, what happens next is not so easy to explain.
And I'm not skeptical if that's what y'all getting from this video. I really believe, but it's YouTube. I can't trust YouTube, man.
¿Qué pasó, güey? ¿Qué pasó?
Content creator.
Ay, güey, a mí se me hizo ver a alguien acá.
Entertainment.
¿Allá? ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde? ¿No habrá sido una sombra? ¿No habrá sido algún árbol? ¿Alguna rama? ¿Lo habrá trabado o no? ¿Sí? Ok, habrá que revisar ese material.
Alberto's cameraman captures what appears to be a white translucent figure on camera. A little later into their investigation, and they capture something again.
In a hospital gown.
Y hay más escaleras que dan hacia abajo, ¿eh? Cuidado. Mucho murciélago. ¿Todo bien? ¿Qué hay allá? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Todo bien? Ay, qué horror. ¿Dónde? Oh, hijo de tu... ¿Dónde, güey? ¿No son los murciélagos? Huele muy mal. Huele muy mal.
Bats come flying out towards the cameraman, but it's not a bat that spooks him. A bizarrely shaped shadow seems to be staring back at him from just inside one of the rooms. They go to check it out, but there's nothing there. The figure has vanished, leaving nothing behind but a very foul stench. Before long, the echoing sound of a raging party being celebrated somewhere nearby starts to make it impossible for them to capture clear, uninterrupted audio. Alberto and his team have no choice but to wrap up their investigation. However, right before they leave, they capture something truly chilling.
Ok.
I want to chill me.
Cuidado. Ok, ¿les parece si Si bajamos, digo, aquí no hay más que una pequeña explanada, no está tan espectacular como la de arriba quizá, pero se me hace curioso que esté este piso, ¿no?
At the time they recorded this, the team says that they were completely unaware that someone or something seemed to be watching them from the tree line. They catch an unexplained figure on camera, just barely visible in the dark. So, did Alberto Del Arco and his 2 cameramen capture evidence of paranormal activity at the mansion?
With that one,
is it possible that the ghost of the burned man, who the house is named after, was watching them? Let me know what you think. You can watch this full video over on the YouTube channel, Alberto Del Arco. Just past.
Okay, so with that one, I don't know. It was too many accidental finds in there, but if I feel like it could have been something, but that one with the white silhouette, if you noticed it, if you go back and look at it, you notice the figure follows the camera as the camera's moving. Meaning they probably could have put it like a distortion or some sort on the lens to make it look like it was a figure there. So I'm gonna call that a cap and fact. I don't know what to call it.
Paranormal investigators beyond the realm paranormal investigate the Alton Railway Station in Staffordshire, England. The old train station was built in 1849 and it was eventually closed down in 1965. So, after over 100 years of travelers and workers passing through the station, it is now believed to be extremely haunted by the ghosts of deceased passengers and railway workers. The 5 investigators set up motion detectors on the platform close to what used to be the railway track. They start recording, and what they capture is truly bizarre.
Okay, let's see it.
So that's just Nick setting off the motion detector. It only goes off when something walks in front of it. There you go.
Somebody got COVID?
Straight after it's followed you.
Let me do it one more time for you. I want you to follow me exactly where I come from.
Man, she scared the mess out of me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Remember.
We need to do that. No!
When lead investigator Nick walks back and forth setting off the motion detector, something seems to follow him. Then suddenly a super fast moving white mist seems to pass right through him, knocking him a step back.
We need to do that. No!
What's especially creepy is that Nick seems to both see and react to the mist as it passes right through his body. So did they capture real evidence of the paranormal?
That's weird.
Could it be the ghost of a wary traveler still running to catch a long-departed train? You decide. Check out this full video and more paranormal investigations over on their Facebook and YouTube channel, Beyond the Realm Paranormal. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and also maybe check out my other videos.
So y'all do that, man, because I really mess with Nuke, man. He always give me content to watch. I go to sleep to watch and stuff like that, and then wonder why I wake up at 3 in the morning. Because I'm scared. But, hey, man, this is my first super long video. So if y'all stuck through all the way to the end, that either mean I'm getting better, or y'all really mess with my stuff, or both, hell. So, hey, man, if you made it to the end, I appreciate you. So, yep, like, comment, subscribe. If y'all feel like I was too critical on some stuff and y'all feel like something was real, let me know in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about it. So, I got more of these coming, but next, I gotta play a game, man. I gotta play my horror game. That's what's coming up next. So, y'all stay tuned. Thank you for watching. I'm finna go to sleep. Peace out.